Imagine waking up every day, knowing exactly what will happen. Every moment, every conversation, every decision, because you've already lived it before. Now imagine an entire city trapped in that loop, reliving the same day over and over, with no memory of ever escaping. Welcome to Black Hollow, the city that resets time. Ethan Carter wasn't from Black Hollow. He was just passing through, a small, forgotten town, barely on the map. He had stopped for gas, planning to be on his way in less than 10 minutes. But then, something strange happened. As he stepped out of his car, he felt off, like stepping into a dream, a strange pressure in the air, an unnatural stillness, but he ignored it, filled up his tank, walked inside the gas station to pay. That's when he noticed it. The cashier greeted him. "Morning, sir. Beautiful day, isn't it?" His voice was cheerful, rehearsed. But then, before Ethan could even respond, the cashier suddenly blinked in confusion, like he had forgotten what he was doing. His eyes darted around, then settled back on Ethan. "Morning, sir. Beautiful day, isn't it?" The exact same words, the exact same tone, like pressing rewind on a recording. Ethan felt a chill creep up his spine. Yeah, sure is," he muttered, handing over the cash. The man smiled, a blank, hollow smile. Then Ethan turned to leave, and suddenly he was standing outside again, stepping out of his car. The gas station ahead. His car's fuel gauge blinking empty. Ethan froze. This didn't make sense. He had already been here, already paid. But somehow, it was happening again. He shook his head, convinced it was just a weird moment of déjà vu. But then, as he walked toward the gas station, the same exact thing happened. The same cashier, the same greeting, the same moment of confusion in his eyes. "Morning, sir. Beautiful day, isn't it?" Ethan's hands clenched into fists. Okay, what the hell is going on here? He backed away, scanning the town. That's when he saw them. The people. They were walking down the streets, talking, laughing, going about their lives. But their actions were identical. Every movement, every conversation happening in perfect sync, like a film playing on repeat. Ethan needed answers. He approached an old man sitting on a bench, feeding birds. "Hey, sir, quick question. Do you remember what you did yesterday?" The man chuckled, tossing some crumbs. "Oh, son, I've been feeding these birds for years. Every day, right here, same spot." "Right. But what about yesterday? Or the day before that?" The man's smile faltered. His eyes flickered with something unsettling, like he was trying to grasp at a memory just beyond reach. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. Instead, he blinked rapidly, as if resetting. Then his cheerful expression returned. "I've been feeding these birds for years. Every day, right here, same spot." Ethan felt his stomach drop. Something was seriously wrong with this place. He needed to get out. He ran back to his car, jumped in, turned the key. The engine roared to life. Tires screeched as he sped down the road. The town's exit was just ahead. He gripped the wheel, heart pounding. And then he blinked and found himself stepping out of his car, back at the gas station. The fuel gauge blinking empty. The cashier inside, waiting with the same vacant smile. Ethan wasn't the first outsider to arrive. He found journals, old notes hidden in an abandoned library, records left behind by others who had been trapped here before him, each one telling the same story. A town that resets, a loop that never ends. And the worst part? No one who had ever come here had ever left. Black Hollow wasn't just stuck in time. It was erasing time. The townspeople weren't just reliving the same day. They were forgetting everything before it. Their pasts, their families, their own identities, all slipping away, piece by piece with each reset, until nothing remained but the loop. Ethan knew he had a choice. Give in, let the loop take him like it had taken everyone else, or fight back. Ethan retraced his steps. The gas station, the streets, the town hall. He needed to find the source, and then he found it. At the very center of town, hidden beneath the clock tower, was a door. A heavy, rusted door with no handle, just a single ominous inscription carved into the metal. Once you enter, you will forget. But once you leave, you will never return. Ethan hesitated. His hands trembled, but he knew this was it, the only way out. He took a deep breath, stepped forward, reached for the door, and everything went black. Ethan woke up in his car, the gas station ahead, his fuel gauge blinking empty. But this time, something was different. He felt different. He glanced at the cashier inside. The man smiled. "Morning, sir. Beautiful day, isn't it?" Ethan forced a smile back, but deep down, he knew. This time he wasn't just passing through. This time he belonged. Was Black Hollow a glitch in time? A punishment? A forgotten experiment? No one knows. But one thing is certain. Those who enter never leave. So tell me, if you found yourself in a place like this, would you fight to escape? Or accept your fate? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-bending tales. Let me know in the comments. What do you think really happened to Ethan? Until next time, stay curious.